back to Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike.
And we're going to find out if the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill limited release this year is hot lava and or the winning ticket.
This week we are analyzing Jack Daniel's limited release. This is the 10-year?
No, that's the Coy Hill.
It's just
an
the Coy Hill.
So there's no age statement on this.
No age statement on it. It is brand new to market. Only 60 cases in Jersey, so it's very hard for us to
get. That's beyond limited. So think about it. There's more Pappy Van Winkle and Buffalo Trace like antique collection cases that come to the state every year than this.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep on pulling
so these are bottled anywhere between 138 and 148 proof. We got one at 143.75.
Yep.
So roughly a little over 71% alcohol. This is the strongest bourbon I have ever put in my body.
This is the strongest bourbon Jack Daniel's has ever produced. Definitely not the strongest on the market, but the strongest they have done and the strongest we have had. None of our full proofs, nothing matches.
But either way, the only thing that kind of rivals its like heat is probably the Octomore, and that's about it. But let's just get right the hell into this.
Yeah, we're not going to go over these two bottles. We're kind of going to do like a little vertical. The reason I brought the Elijah Craig is because it's the closest proof bottle that I own, and honestly, this is hot. It's only 123 proof.
I'm sorry. This is my personal opinion. I don't like any Elijah Craig barrel proof anything.
I haven't had it since we opened it, so the air has gotten to it, so I'm excited to try it again.
I mean, once it's past the neck pour, I'm curious. But either way, we also want to compare Jack Daniel's other limited release this year, which is a 10-year, which is their first age statement released in over 100 years.
Yep.
So let's start with that one. I was telling Mike that this one's actually changed once you get past the neck pour.
Yeah.
I was actually really impressed with it. So Jack Daniel's single barrel releases, this is not a single barrel, obviously, it's a 10-year. They have this innate peanut oil taste to them. That you kind of get in Wild Turkey Rare Breed as well. And obviously that's kind of the competition and price point that Jack is competing with.
Yeah.
But, all right. Obviously, Mike and I are using two different Jack Daniel's glasses. Jack Daniel's single barrel.
I just kind of flipped off the camera. I did not mean to do that.
Jack Daniel's single barrel glass, and then the one you actually get at the distillery.
Yeah. And just so happens we're actually tasting these in proof order too, so we don't blow out our palate. 97, 123, 143. Oh my god.
Bit of a jump up. All right.
This is hot for 120. That Jack is... It's going to be interesting.
This got really ethanol-y on the nose. It changed. I smell a lot of ethanol.
It's good. It's spicy. I get a lot of spices.
Did I get cherry wood and peanuts?
If you,
fresh peanuts.
Now, you got to do this carefully or else you're going to drown yourself. Yeah. If you inhale through your nose while sipping through your mouth at the same exact time, remember, don't inhale through your mouth. You'll choke and die.
Yeah.
You get a lot of wood on it. A lot of wood.
Oh, wow, yeah. It's like really oaky.
You can feel it. It starts ethanol-y, but then once it touches you, you really get the oak.
Yeah, it tastes like I'm drinking plywood.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start drinking whiskey.
If you can liquefy a home improvement project, this is pretty much what you got going on here. So Tim Allen, eat your heart out. This
is really good. It's got a punch. It's still got a kick to it.
Which for the proof, it's a little weird how punchy it is, but Jack Daniel's has never been known for their subtlety.
No.
But I think you've definitely changed your tune from the episode.
I think so.
Oh, and if, Mike, you remember during editing, right here, put the hyperlink to the 10-year.
To the 10-year,
10-year episode. So, bing, 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 bing. All right. I really don't want to do the next bottle, but we're going to do it. I know.
I'm going to give a fresh rinse, too, because... Now, if I remember correctly, the Elijah Craig hits hard, but it's got a lot of wood and oak notes, and I like that. That is a character I like in my
It's not that I don't like that, but I like a little more complexity, and a lot of the Elijah Craig tasting notes to me, at least in the barrel proof, is like, and it's just like hammering your fucking palate. Are you okay there, bro?
No, they're cork. There's no ergonomics on this cork. It just, your hand slides right off every time.
Ooh, word of the day, ergonomics. Yeah, I just think it's like very, like, it's well layered, but it's also like every note just slams you in the palate, and there's no like gracefulness to it.
No.
This is kind of like a frat guy barreling through the middle of a party, where I think like like some of the other single barrels we have on the shelf are more of like
They're subtle.
a breakdancer, kind of like navigating his way through a dance competition. So we'll see. I'm not saying this like I've had one other edition of these. I've had 8.
He's well versed in his Elijah Craig.
Yeah, and I don't like them, and I've been trying to find what I like, and and Bobby, he's probably going to watch this episode. I've tried the 2 he has, which are 2 totally different parts of the Rick House, 2 totally different everything. One was 131 proof, one was 116 proof.
Yeah.
Even the low proof was like...
Didn't you like the 18 year though?
I love the 18 year, but it's 90 proof, and they add water.
Sure, yeah.
They add water at the end of distillation, which kind of brings out some more floral minty notes and adds a little more layering to it. This has a better nose than the last 2 I've tried.
Yes.
I know there's batch numbers to these. I don't know them. It looks like computer code, so I'm just not gonna. It's on the front. There should be a barrel number.
Oh yeah, A121. Okay.
Bobby knows a lot about this actually. So Bobby,
All right. So, don't quote me on this. I don't know how they do it, but one of the knife companies that I really like and follow, they make high-end folding knives, and what they do a similar thing where it's like A and a number. It's A, B, and C, and I think D. They correspond to quarters of the year. I think A is first quarter a year.
Yeah.
B is, so if they do the same thing, it might just mean first quarter, 121.
This has got a really nice nose on it.
The nose is great, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just pulling that off of a different company.
This is like straight up charred wood, though.
Yeah, it's still going down though.
But it starts out hot and then mellows.
This
is the best one I've had.
Again, this is a good cigar sipper. Definitely good.
It's
got some caramel on the back.
It's very dry though. It's very dry.
It's 12-year-old non-chill filtered too. Yeah. I'm not excited.
Well, that one hit me weird.
I am, and I'm not excited for this Jack. Because I'm not going to lie, when we were looking up a couple things, I saw some reviews, and apparently you need a fire extinguisher for it. So.
Here, give me a minute on that, because I just, I swallowed the last one wrong here, and it's, killing me.
Burning you?
Alright, so, I have been waiting so eagerly. I bought this on last Friday, and I have not opened it, which is...
I'm impressed.
My willpower is...
Your willpower? Your willpower?
My willpower is non-existent. I'm going light.
I love these bottles. Is it a shorter neck than the 10?
Yeah, it's the single barrel. It's the single barrel bottle.
Oh yeah,
it's a different bottle than the single barrels. All right, so remember what I said? Hot lava, or is this the winning ticket for Jack Daniels? This is different. Whoa! Oh my god!
The noses.
It's not that violent. Initially, it was violent.
It hits you. The ethanol hits you, but there's no character to it.
It doesn't say how long this was. All right, and this is limited bottle number CHHP 01804. So
whatever that.
Everybody knows what that means. I don't know. The special release series highlights our innovation in whiskey, making here at Jack Daniel's Distillery. Hand selected from the highest parts of the barrel houses and bottled from single barrels. So this is the barrels for these are selected. It's called the Buzzard's Roost, which is the top part of the Coy Hill Rick House, which is on the highest point at the Jack Daniel's Distillery, which has the most volatile aging and maturation conditions as far as weather goes and temperature and variables. So this is why you get these crazy high-powered whiskeys.
Yeah,
and they finally released one, which is awesome.
And they do stick to their traditional mash bill.
I'm trying to get freaking anything out of this nose. I don't know if I can get past the heat.
And the traditional mash bill is 80% corn, 12% wheat, 8%
I'm getting corn sweetness. That's it. All I get is a little corn sweetness and wood.
It's 80% corn, so
it's a corn whiskey at that point. All right, ready? Cheers. That's what I'm going in.
Here we go.
I've obviously not tried this at all, so. For 143, that's not hitting that hard. Really dry. Really dry. Ooh. Ooh, chocolate.
It doesn't hit hard.
No, there's chocolate there, though.
But the burn is there.
Yeah, the burn's there.
Real.
I'm getting a little chocolate on there, though.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate or bitter chocolate? All right, let's go back in.
Okay.
Oh, go back in. No, there's some candy here.
Yeah?
Some dark fruit.
A little bit. It kind of smells like barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Smoky barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I'm getting like a really sweet barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Oh. It's still like in my esophagus. Hold on. This has got to. I gotta get.
Dude, I like this. This is not bad for like the strongest whiskey I have ever fucking had.
I think I did what you did.
Oh yeah, dude! It went right. I didn't even try it. It just went like in.
It's like slowly going down my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're like choking on it.
Let's try again. Round 2.
All right, I'm gonna throw a splash of water in this to kind of dilute it, and I just want to see what happens. Okay, ready? It's a little. Okay. All right, a little bit of water in there.
I honestly don't know how I feel about this.
I'm a fan.
I really don't know. It's not bad.
My only worry is I don't know how often I would drink this.
Yeah, see that's you could I couldn't have said it better myself. That's why I don't know how I feel about it because like it's good, but I don't see myself going back to it.
The water brought out the ethanol.
Yeah,
I don't know. The water really brought out the ethanol in that. I don't like that. It got hotter with the water, so I think straight up this is better.
For me, I don't know if it's just my palate. It doesn't matter what the whiskey is. Whenever I add water to it, I feel like it always dilutes it and it just gets harsher. That's why I never add water to mine. All right, I'm good. I don't want to try anymore.
No, I'm just putting that back here.
Oh, okay.
I'm not having any more either. I'm not having a repeat. I'm not having a repeat of the last episode we filmed.
I don't know how.
They had way too much on filming, and then when we did the live, I just downward spiral.
The jury's out on this one for me.
I do. I don't know.
I can't.
Both of these. All right. So all I'm gonna say is, the Elijah Craig is completely out of this. This was just a test. Overall. I think the Elijah Craig I like better than the Jack Daniels.
I think I do too.
So I'll say that, and that's coming from someone who doesn't like Elijah Craig. Elijah Craig barrel proof. I love Elijah Craig, just not the barrel proof selections. I'm gonna say what I think, and then you can say what you think.
Okay.
So, I think for as hot as this is, it drinks cleaner than the 10-year.
Yes. I agree.
And
it definitely does. It does.
So I'll say that for the 2021 releases, the Coy Hill is the release to get.
Yeah.
I need to wait to get past the neck pour and really kind of get into this bottle more.
We gotta get into it. We gotta let the air hit it.
But out of a fresh crack tasting, for 143, they did a really nice job rounding the edges on this thing.
I'm quite surprised. I mean, it did not drink nearly as harsh as I thought it would. But
it's hot.
It definitely is not for the faint of heart still. It packs a punch.
You need to be an experienced, whiskey, bourbon drinker to really kind of break this down. And not like we're experts, but it took us a couple sips, I think, to start actually getting into the palate notes as far as that dark chocolate, that little bit of hay funk that I got.
And unfortunately for me, by the time we get into those couple sips, I'm kind of over it at that point. So this is not a bottle I would regularly go back to.
It's a once in a while bottle. It's a cool party bottle to break out. This is really strong.
Honestly, I think it just falls in the cigar sipper category again.
Yeah, it's like the old Ezra 7 to me, where it's just you need something to kind of dumb your palate down first.
Yeah, you gotta numb your tongue up a little bit because it's a lot to handle. This isn't your everyday sipper. It's not your end of the day let me relax sipper.
Yeah.
This is definitely that's gonna be a category. Cigar sipping has to be a category.
Yeah, we really do need to do a cigar episode, but we'll not get into that. Maybe we'll do that on the live and start bullshitting about that. But
that's the category. It's a cigar sipper. That it's that really special occasion, and you need a whiskey to pair with because you can't pair a light bodied whiskey with a cigar.
And they'll never make this again, so I'm gonna savor this for a while.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna kill this thing. But all right, so I think what we're gonna say is out of the 2021 LTOs, limited time onlys for Jack Daniels, Coy Hill wins out over the 10.
Yeah, despite it sounds like we're being very harsh and critical, it's still the better of the two, I think.
Yeah, like I said, I'm good with that. I think that's a solid choice. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's 3 things we'd like you to do at the end of every video or the beginning of every video or at whatever point in the video you want to do this. So we would like you to, number 1, please subscribe to our channel so you can see more comment. That little bell that's right next to the subscribe button, turn that thing gray so you get all the notifications when we post our new episodes. We post once a week for the most part, as long as we're able to get together and film. Number 2, please like the video. It helps our chances of getting the video out there more. It helps spread the word of whiskey that we want to get out in the world.
Yes.
And number 3, please comment on the video. We want to know what you guys are thinking. We wanted some feedback. Want to know what you don't like, what you'd like to see from us. That's about it.
That's all I got.
And I'm done talking with my hands for this episode. So, everybody have a good week. Drink responsibly. Be safe.
Cheers.